This video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and while supplies last, if you mention Saffron Olive in your order notes, we'll hook you up with a free Saffron Olive sticker with any Card Kingdom order.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Modern Mayhem with me, yours truly, your host, Crim, also known as the Asian Avenger. Today, well, not exactly today, but by the time this video's come out, you probably heard about the news. A certain card got unbanned. That card is Stoneforge Mystic. So, this is a card everyone's been waiting to see get unbanned. Definitely, I know Pleasant Kenobi has been waiting to get this unbanned. And this will probably, go into multiple decks. And this one of the decks that I want to try it in is a control deck. Before, you already know, I used to love playing Esper control. I still do. And so I kind of took out some cards in my Esper deck, threw in the Stoneforge package, and we're going to see how well it does. But we'll go over the Stoneforge part in a little bit. Otherwise, it's just the basic control deck. There's no Hogak, so I don't think I need to go super crazy on the graveyard hate right now. I still want some. Like Akaya's Guile is also just solid because it's just versatile in multiple ways. And of course, we have cards like a Singleton Rest in Peace out of the board if we do get paired against, some random Dredge variants and stuff like that. What I'm mostly afraid of right now, I think, is probably Tron. Going into this, I think Tron is the biggest benefactor of everybody starting to play Stoneforge Mystic. So maybe I need to respect it a little bit more. And right now I've got 2 Ceremonious Rejections, 2 Thought Seizes, Celestial Purge, a Singleton Rest in Peace, a Dovin's Veto, a Force, and of course double Stony, double Mentor to help close the game out sooner. Pulse of the Fields is something that I just like playing because I also expect a lot of burn. And this card does work against burn decks. And Kaya's Guile, same thing, burn and just a little more graveyard hate and board wipes for humans, and etc., etc. Other than that, Stoneforge Mystic is a card that you probably already know, but if you don't, it is a 1/2 for 2. And when Stoneforge Mystic enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Then you can pay 2, a 1 and a white. You may put an equipment card from your hand onto the battlefield. This usually fetched out a Batterskull. I don't know what this is going to be when it comes out, but hopefully these cards don't cost, like $1 bajillion for those that play paper. This is usually what it grabbed that, and it can now grab swords and things like that. So we'll see if it's fast enough for the way Modern is, because you are dedicating 7 slots or 6, 7. This deck, this variation, I'm dedicating 7 slots to the Stoneforge plan. So let's not hold you up any longer. Let's get to the video. Well, we lost the die roll, but I'm going to keep this. We have some interaction. We're on the draw. Maybe we get to pick off a few things along the way. With this Path to Exile, I can't complain. Oh, is it my turn already? Wait, hold on. Yeah? Oh, nice. So it looks like the opponent's going to play some form of blue-white. Are we going to have a Stoneforge Mirror? Of course we are. Oops. There you go. All right. Here it comes. The Stoneblade Mirror. Oh, it might be Bant. The Bant variant seems pretty fun to play also. Ooh, yes. Looks like it is. Oh, it's humans. Okay. All right. It's humans. Luckily, we do have a board wipe for that, or it could be Bant Spirits, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. How could it be humans? What am I talking about? That's ridiculous. All right, let's get Godless Shrine. Tapped. Let's draw a Magical Crad. Very nice. I'll lead off with some Stoneforge. Sure, let's go see if we can find something. Yes, let's use Stoneforge's ability. Which one do we want? The Batterskull? The Feast and Famine? I kind of like Fire and Ice here, though. That's blue and red. Becomes the target of a spell or an ability. Counter it unless I pay 1. Alright, so Batterskull's pretty good. Just gain us a lot of life. But getting a sword is constantly a way for us to pick off their stuff. But you know what? We'll just grab Batterskull. I think that's the most reasonable one. Huh. Okay, so they're down to 14. What? Oh, hello. Is that a Saheeli? Sure is. Sure is. Well, guess that's going to make this next turn kind of eventful. Alright. Very nice. Pay the 2 life here. This gives us Esper Charm mana if need be. If we have the luxury, of course, of casting it, that is. We're going to end of turn try to Batterskull. No, I'm not attacking. We're going to try to Batterskull. We do need to kind of break through here. A Fellow Guardian, at least we can pay for it, right? Because we can pay for the one. If they copy it, they create a token, then we can pay for the other also. Right? Page 2? Okay, cool. Well, that leaves us with a Path to Exile, right? Yep, down to 3 cards. I see what they're trying to do here. All right, this slows us down a little bit. Sure, so they target something. What are they targeting? So it'll blink this, so they'll hopefully minus. So they have to target this. Yes. All right, cool. And then we can pay for all of that? Right, it's 2 per spell that's targeting it. Unless, of course, I'm like somehow missing it along the way. Pay. Yes. Yes. Seems solid. If we draw an untapped land, we could just easily sweep the board here, if need be. They're also down to 2 cards, so I could just get rid of both of them right now. Actually, I think I will. Actually. No blocks. Right, no reason to block or anything like that. I see you, opponent, with that Saheeli combo. I see you. Well, that's pretty nice. Actually, never mind. Let me think. I can kill Saheeli right now. I think I like the sound of that. Yep. There's the 1. So they're going to ramp out a little bit here. So what are we worried about from them, though? Begin combat. Attack Saheeli. Move him down to 1. All right, Saheeli's down. They do have a silly amount of mana, but we do have a board wipe, so that is pretty nice. Got to start trying to get some sword action or something going on soon. We have Jace pretty soon here to start just kind of like shutting him down. Very nice. I'm going to just play Jace. Like, what does holding up Batterskull do for us? Not too much, so I may as well just play Jace Brainstorm. Oh, very nice. Okay, I do want the land. See here. We want a blue spell on top that we can just chuck away. Or we want a blue spell in our hand that we can chuck away. So I think I'm going to keep the Swamp. Swamp feels pretty nice. I want the Supreme Verdict at some point. Put this, then put... I guess we'll put Snap on top. Play this land. Begin combat, I guess? We have Esper Charm and Supreme Verdict to kind of just clear the way for us, right? And Stoneforge Mystic will shuffle away the cards we don't want. Now, obviously, I want to Esper Charm my opponent and just grind him out, but I think it's just too great of an opportunity to jam a Jace here. All right, nice. Okay. So, Felidar Guardian. What does Celestial Purge hit in this matchup? Black or red permanent, so it only hits Saheeli. Am I looking to try to fight this counterspell war? I don't think I am. Oddly enough, I don't even know if I really want to board wipe. Or I mean, if I really want to like sideboard all that much. I mean, Teferi's pretty good, obviously. Dovin's Doritos. What can I drop Dovin's Doritos for? I mean, Thoughtseize is pretty good, but Thoughtseize means that we start getting dangerously low in health. But we have Batterskull, right? We could also take out the whole Stoneforge package and just go more on the Mentor plan. Kaya's Guile, Kaya's Guile, obviously. Can I afford to do all of this? I'm afraid of like tapping out and then just getting sent to the Shadow Realm. But we'll just do 1 board wipe. And then we'll bring in 1 board wipe. We have interaction here. That's pretty good. We have Path, Sword. Do I want to keep this? This is a little slow, but on the draw, that's pretty nice because we do have the Path to Exile, which is pretty major. I'm going to mulligan this. All right, I'll keep this. Which one don't we want? We could lead off with Godless Shrine. Let's put the basic back in. Done. We get more deck thinning, quote unquote. Hopefully we don't die here. That's my main concern. That we, just because we don't have Path or something like that, we get dunked on. So they show me a red source and we're in trouble. I'm going to play Flooded Strand. I think I should go dig for something like maybe... Because there's a chance they play Magus the Moon, Blood Moon, any of those. And then that shuts off our entire mana base, right? Is the opponent just trying to Splinter Twin us immediately? Because that's kind of brutal. Okay. Mariner again. Sure. Seems reasonable. Birds. Also reasonable. Let me think. They could bring in Choke. A card that I often see come from these decks. Pulling a fountain and then immediately being able to shock puts us down to 17. We get to opt though. Or we could just grab an island and go shock next turn off of Godless Shrine, but then we're off double white. Now, I want to set myself up for a position where I can just draw a board wipe and then cast it. Oh, Logic Knot. Good as that. They have 4 mana right now. Getting something like Stoneforge on the board on the draw is a little loose, but I'll put it on top of the library. All right, cool. I think I'm going to pass on this. I really don't want to play my Stoneforge until I have the mana to like I know this is just a pay 2, but, and I think they definitely can, right? If they play a Saheeli here, we're going to snap counter that. I mean, no blocks. Take 3 by choice. Go down to 14. Come on. Oh, Voice of Resurgence. That's kind of nasty. That's kind of nasty. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. Double Voice of Resurgence. Well, you got it, opponent. You got it. You got me good. You got me good. I'm going to just go and aggressively opt here. because I need to find a board wipe right now. A Jace will not, so put that on the bottom of my library. Fatal Push, not really that great either. Do I live long enough through all of this? Do they have Force of Negation? I mean, I snap block, right? Yeah, block. Give them their token, sure, whatever. That's one less of a token to deal with in case we get to play a board wipe. I can push the token. Of course, that costs me 2 mana. Now, come on, game. I brought in a board wipe, right? I didn't take him out. What's the opponent playing? So I go to 10 if I play Stoneforge. Get Mystic. I can get Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice means that I can't get through anyways. So I have Feast and Famine. Feast and Famine's on board already. So it's got to be Batterskull. Or I can hold up Cryptic Command, tap the team, try to draw some magical cards. No, okay, I think we got to do this. Yeah, we're going to play Stoneforge Mystic. We're going to see what we can find. Oh, look, I found a Batterskull. Very good. Okay, so on their turn, we still can counter Saheeli quite well. I'm leaving up the 2 mana so we can Fatal Push. And hopefully, we draw a board wipe? Or we just go down. If I, really was feeling daring, we go down to 3. I guess, I should have probably pushed on their turn, thus meaning we only take 4. I mean, I could just take this damage, right? We get rid of all the nonsensical cards. That means they have 3 tokens after this, so it's just board wipe or bust. Yeah, it's fine. I should have pushed on my turn. This way they don't get another token out of this. So we need to find a board wipe. Yep, take 8, go down to 2. Simple as that. I mean, I would have saved myself a little bit more damage, I guess, because then I would have taken 4, 6, been down to 4. Now I'm paying the nice and comfortable fee of being at 2 life, but it's cool. And we'll just Force a Negation whatever non-creature spell they might have. Now, I'm waiting to see if they reveal something to me like Unified Will, or maybe sure. Can't really beat that, can. So I can block with Batterskull, path I can path the Mariner, or path the Elemental. Let's hit at 5. I can, let's see here. What is my out here? What am I, looking for them to play? I guess that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we gotta tap the team and draw. Or we go ahead and blow this up now. We path, it costs us only 1 in tax. But no, yeah, we gotta just kind of tap the team and draw. Sure. Yep. Do they have a counter spell? I'm waiting for them to show me some kind of counter magic. Ugh, that is not what I wanted. Alright, Supreme Verdict, Wrath of God. Either one. Don't mind if I draw either one right now. Okay, that is not really useful in any way, shape, or form. I think we lose this one. Yeah, I think we lose this one, because no matter what, we die. Concede game. Alright, nice. So we're looking to our opponent just being funny. They're probably just going to go and... I like the way the deck was configured there. I think that's fine. Probably go down on some amount of combo pieces. Oh, look, the board wipes I needed from last game. I have to mulligan this. This doesn't do anything. Oh, geez. Alright, well, this is slightly better. I'll push the sword back into the deck. So we're going to go grab a Hollowed Fountain. At least we have a Supreme Verdict. Keep. Put to the bottom. Alright. Unfortunately, that Logic Knot is looking a little awkward. Now, I'm not exactly entirely sure whether or not Logic Knots could be something else, like maybe a mana leak or something like that, but I don't really want to fetch here. Okay, that's pretty chill. I don't want to pay 2 life for this. Pass to the opponent. So we have our double white. We don't have our blue source, though. I mean, a second blue source, or else I would have probably shocked for it, because then we could at least, Logic Knot a Voice of Resurgence or something like that. Also, what is this? It looks like it's old standard. Yep, sure. You got it, buddy. We're going to go for Hollowed Fountain here. No, I would not like to pay 2 life. Hopefully we draw a blue source. We kind of drew a blue source. I can blow up one of their lands to nab a blue source, so that's pretty cool. Alright, not bad. Feel a Rune fixes the mana base for us. Okay. Now time to see what the opponent's rocking with. So 1 mana from the opponent right now. They're tapping Temple Garden. Interesting. It was Choke or something. Risen Reef. Yeah, sure. You got it. Okay. Saucy. Very saucy. I'm a fan. They did. Oh, right. They're afraid of just me sending a Snapcaster in or something like that. Okay. Reasonable. Let's blow up the blue source. Oh, no. I'm an idiot. I just LD'd myself. That's anything. Oops. Well, good. Glad we did that, because we got the blue source anyways. We really just wanted to get that out of the way. All right. YouTube's about to roast me. I deserve that. Mariner. I need to remember that card. It's any. I thought it's only their creatures. So my fault. I deserve that. Well, I'm going to counter that if I can. They don't have 1 mana to pay, right? Doesn't have some weird clause where it makes me like counter that. Okay, cool. Stupid Mariner. Oh, can we not talk about that for a minute? Wait, let's just not talk about that. I didn't do that. I'm gonna have 6 out of this. Now, I would say there's absolutely no justice if I win this because I do not deserve to win. But, you know, I'm not gonna complain if I do. We'll just hit him with the Field of Ruin. Mariner also protects all my permanents. Very cool. Yeah, I'll take 2. Sure. 3. My bad. No blocks. Why do I feel like it's about that time to... Oh, nice. Okay, I am going to board wipe here. Just going to sweep all these off. I need to find either a win condition sometime soon, like any of our Teferis, something like that. Nice thing is we know they can't force us if it's on their turn. That time when I blew up my own land? Yeah, I do. It was pretty sweet. Counter this. Guess we exile Snapcaster, right? Gotta get rid of Teferi. Teferi's a problem. Yep. Now they don't need any red mana because it doesn't matter. Oath of Nissa makes it so their Saheelis can be cast off any mana base they have. Sure, a bird. Alright, come on. I know I made an idiotic play a couple of turns ago, but I gotta shake it off. Alright, pass to the opponent. Yep, the Risen Reef. Fear the Reefer. You got it. Okay. Oh, right. Unsettled Mariner counts as an elemental. Sure. And I'm still not going to use Path on that, regardless. Need to save it for either the creature Mabobber thing. The Felidar Guardian. No, I do not want to pay the mana cost for that. Oh, come on, game. Alright, pass to the opponent. So we need to find our win condition pretty soon. Or a sweeper to clear this board off. This board's getting a little intimidating. Felidar Guardian. That's just good on its own, right? 1, 2, 3. They have 3 mana open. And so Delve is currently at 1, so we have to make this 4. So X is 4. Alright. I see what the opponent's trying to do there. They're trying to make it so that they can play the Felidar Guardian and blink some stuff. And I left up just enough mana to exile any of the creatures on board as an emergency kind of oh crud situation. Sure. This time I do remember to pay. Yes. Yes, I do pay for it. Cool. Risen Reef is just too much value. I gotta get rid of it. Alright. So that is going to be us taking 2. Sure, we're down to 11. So it's 3 because Saheeli. Not a land, not a land. Oh, come on, not a land. We need that not to be a land. I guess like the most concerned I would be over the Saheeli. But I didn't want the Sovereign to be on board because the Sovereign just also allows for any random Saheeli plus any kind of blinking action like Teferi, bounce back, you know, stuff like that. So the Sovereign I just needed gone. Alright, so now we're down to 8. Not a land. Okay. Well, I guess if there was a land to play or to get, I guess I want that one. Alright. Need to not get flooded here. Like, this is probably the best land we could have drawn. Yep. Nope. No blocks. Go down to 5. What are we looking at here? Thalia? Sure. That's fine. So what are we looking to do here? Oh, that's pretty good. This costs 4 mana. We get to draw a card out of this, so that's pretty clutch. Oh, geez. There's just going to be so much taxing from all these things. So Hierarch is a problem. Mariner, a problem. Thalia gives... I don't know. Is there a right target for this? So Element... Like, I guess if they draw, like, a Risen Reef, that can be a huge thing. Okay. Pay the 1. Oh, come on. Not a land. That sucks. Well, we drew a land. So it's actually just a board wipe once again, or we're super dead. And we still have to deal with the Saheeli at some point. Yeah, that's fine. I think regardless, even if... Like, the Field of Ruin play was dumb. Don't get me wrong. And a very not ideal line of play, but... Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So them attacking into our Teferi gives us a little bit of time. Well, I mean, actually, it's the same. We still die next turn, regardless. Board wipe. Oh, Field of Ruin, 2. Rub it in. All right. So we take 2, we go to 1. Jeez. I'm going to just play this Field of Ruin. Okay, 3, 5. Animate. Okay, cool. We need, what, Cryptic? To tap for a turn. We can trade off one of these creatures. Like, they could just easily answer my threat here. We take 2, go to 2. Saheeli puts us down to 1. We get to eat up one of these cards. Oh, it's Sovereign. All right, we lose. GG's. I'll take the die roll for this one. Suspect hand. 3 planeswalkers, no interaction. Oh, boy. On the play, I'm going to keep this. What can I do? Obviously, I'll lead off with the Polluted Delta. Make them think that we're probably on some kind of like shadow deck or something like that. Pull out a Watery Grave. Oh, great. All right, so great matchup for this, actually. I am genuinely happy that this is the matchup it is. I mean, if they have a Stoneforge, it's still a concern, but there you go. Play a Flooded Strand, pass back to them. Hopefully they just play a tap lane or something like that. Oh no, it's banned. Well, it's not Dovin's Doritos, so we know that's good. Okay. If it's the Bant deck that's been going around online, then this would just be Remand. Ice Fang Coddle. Yeah, you got it. So what is my line here? I could bounce the Coddle? Like, they get to draw another card out of it? It's kind of gross. I think it's the Bant Mystic deck. It's definitely the Bant Mystic deck. Oh, they have Force of Negation. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Okay. Opt. Yeah, it's the Bant Mystic deck. Pretty solid. Do they have another Force of Negation, though? That is what I wonder. Please don't. You have another one? Oh, okay, cool. Draw 3 cards. Let's put Watery Grave on top. Field of Ruin on top. Pass back to the opponent. Field of Ruin should be able to at least blow up the Colonnade, which would be pretty nice for us. They have their own Jace. That's pretty good. Okay, so this upcoming turn will probably result in us going and playing Big Teferi, tuck the Jace, allowing us to keep our Teferi. Send that back to them. I don't mind if they draw a card again. We have double Planeswalker and an answer now. Yep, you got it, opponent. And we get to... We know the top card is going to be a Watery Grave, so that's chill. Prismatic Vista, sure. If they crack the Prismatic Vista, they no longer have their Jace. All right. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Very nice. Pay the 2 here. I can now Brainstorm, draw 3 cards again. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Put back all these wonderful cards. Let's put that. Blow up Colonnade. Yeah, it's fine. Shuffles their deck. Snapcaster. Sure, it's fine. They're going to try to draw their Jace here, so we'll have some counter magic for that. Yeah, you got it. Yep, you got it. Grab an island. Cool. So, we have 2 mana open. We want to counter the Jace. Untap. We get to push the flyer. Snap. Block. Let me think here. So 3 6 mana, so push. Yeah, we push the flyer. Yeah, seems fine. I mean, for right now, it's the best we got. All right, so Teferi should be able to untap here. Okay. Let's untap our 2 cards. Sure, that resolves. On the thing that flies, of course. All right. And now we should be able to try to, like, Snapcast or block. Yeah, sure, you can begin combat. Let's see if this resolves. Yep. Let's get ready to try to go to blocks here. So we know there's a Jace in hand. I'm not too terrified of that, right? I don't think so. Okay. So now how do I block? Can I block yet? Oh, no. I gotta wait. Okay, block. Cast with flashback. Remove the Snapcaster. Sure, let them play their Jace. Oddly enough, I mean, I think we have something for that, so it doesn't terribly hurt. It just doesn't feel great. Okay, they're playing Snappy. I mean, so they have their Jace. I feel like they definitely have some counter magic, right? Like, they play 4 forces, I think. So I may as well protect my Planeswalkers, I guess. Sure. Stoneforge. Okay. Feast and Famine, huh? That's the card you're going for. You got it. Cryptic, that's not what we wanted. Drowned Catacomb, not necessarily what we wanted either. Let's draw some cards. I didn't want the Batterskull. Actually didn't want really any of these cards. So they want to get rid of this. Let's move the Batterskull, I guess. Put the 2 lands back. Cast Stoneforge. Go and look for my own Feast and Famine. Or we can go and look for fire or whatever, Fire and Ice, which can deal... No. I want to grind them out of cards, and I never want to tap out, so I guess I do want to play my own, right? I guess I could try to just hard cast said magical cards. You know what? I can just begin combat. Give them the chance to block here. They do not. Interesting. Okay. So what am I afraid of from them? They just obviously equip and then they block and then they swing through. Or they don't swing through because it's only pro black and green. It's been a minute. This is my first league playing against Stoneforge, so gotta get ready for this. I feel like this is gonna be something I'm gonna probably run into often. Yep. Coatl, you got it. Coatl Waddle. If I can find a Supreme Verdict at some point, that would be pretty good for us. Sure. They have their Jace. I have to imagine that they have a Force, which is a nuisance. I don't know how we can beat. The good thing is that they can't activate it on our turn or their turn. So they're going to just actually have to use real counter magic of their own. You got it. So what is that for? They have Death Touch for sure. They definitely have Death Touch. Let's do it at their end step. Now, remember, we did shuffle all the cards on top away from Esper Charm. From our Stoneforge search. And they went and grabbed a sword, if I recall. Let me think here. Sure, you got it. Yep, that's your own Sword of Feast and Famine. There it goes. So now it's our turn. We do have to worry about things, as we had mentioned before, like Path to Exile, or I guess like their own forces, because now their forces are online. Okay, what do I want to do about this? Path there. We can tuck the Jace. I'm definitely going to hit the opponent. They don't have the mana to play it again, so let's play the land. Play the land here. Yep, go ahead and plus draw. Oh, nice. It's very nice. I want to just remove this card, but I don't know if I'll have the luxury to. Actually, I feel like I should undo. Cancel that. Yep, put the sword. Sword equips. Let me think here. What do I have to say about this? Do I have anything to go off of? I guess I could just draw 3 more cards. That's pretty good. Sure, draw 3 more cards. Why not? So I can't force them. Ah, okay, cool. So that worked. I'm very surprised. Not gonna lie to you. I did not expect that to go through. Very cool. All right, put those back. Begin combat. Sure. Trigger on the stack. Get rid of the Ice Fang Coatl. Alright, so they discard a card. We untap all of our mana. Sweet. Ah, Jace. Okay, yep. Go to the next phase. Now we just pass back to them. Just let them do their thing. Nope, pass back to them. So they need to deal with our card right now. Ice Fang Coatl, you got it. Luckily for us, that isn't that big a deal. Yet. Not yet it isn't. We'll see. Unfortunately, now we've got Ice Fang Coatl to sack. Stoneforge Mystic. What do I do about that? That's a creature worth countering, right? Before they Batterskull me into the ground? It's fine. Sure, you got it. Let them dig for it. I want to hold up my Cryptics, just tap down their board. Okay, sure, you got a Batterskull. Actually, I want to tap and bounce. What do I want to bounce? Bounce the Jace? Yeah, actually, hold on. Let's do this. Turn target permanent to its owner's hand, and then tap all creatures my opponents control. Choose target permanent. Let's bounce the Jace. Oh, no, I can just tap the team and swing in. I want them to spend their mana. Let them spend their mana. All right, here we go. Can I get to connect with my sword here? I think the opponent's trying to... I need to start playing a little bit faster. Okay, cool. I have enough card draws, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go. Snapcaster, target path. Counter target spell, and let's go ahead and draw a card. Choose that. Force of negation is a reality here. There it is. So how much is X going to be? So we need to do it for 4. That's 3 mana there. So 2, 4. There we go. They have another force. What do they exile, by the way? They exile the Jace. I mean, they have to have another removal spell, which I guess isn't the end of the world. Okay, counter draw. Does this work? I mean, okay, cool. It worked. Sweet. So let's go to main phase here. Draw some cards. Draw some more cards. Put those back. Play a Colonnade tapped. Go to combat. Sending in only the Snapcaster. Cool. Okay. So with that now being said, we have the ability to just blow up the board. We know we could Supreme Verdict that. They exiled Jace, but what's the token? It's a black-white spirit token, so we can't let them equip the sword. That's a problem. Interesting. 4 mana, which leaves us with 5, so we can still get rid of stuff here. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just kill off this board, because then next turn we can go ahead and equip. I'm going to board wipe. Seems ridiculous, but it's fine, because we have Teferi. Teferi will untap for us. Pass back. I could have, if I were going to do that line, I should have probably swung in with the 1-2 to get a little bit more damage in. Okay, it's fine. Sure, it's fine. 3-6, so let's do this. Let's entwine. See if they have something on their turn to counter this. If not, that's fine. We get a Flying Spirit, which is pretty sweet. Cool. Which one do they want to kill, though? That's the $1 million question. I could try to go for lethal. I think I will, actually. Let's go ahead and plus here. Go ahead and draw 3 cards again. Perfect. Let's put these back. Check. Or no, let me think. They're at 7, so that's 5, and then 5 to equip. It's too much mana. Okay. All right. Now we have the sword equipped to the spirit. Split up our threats. Pretty sweet. Not gonna lie to you, that's pretty sweet. Hard cast the Batter Skull, which is pretty chill. End step. Okay, let's untap. Pass back to the opponent. Feel like we're in a pretty comfortable spot here. Supreme Verdict. Yeah, that resolves. You got it. I mean, we don't even have to go for the sword. We just have lethal here. Oh, I guess no, hold on. They can still animate 3, 4, 5. Oh, but they die anyways. It doesn't matter. Begin combat. They can fetch and then they die. All right, sick. Games 2 and 3. This is gonna be. These are gonna have to go a little bit faster. So let's take a look at what we're bringing in here. Thoughtseize. Monastery Mentor feels like a card I want to play in this matchup. Force him into a board wipe. So 6 cards over. Go down a Jace. Force a negation just seems great. Path, push, all of these things. I mean, I guess Path is the only thing that gets around a sword. Most of their swords seem to be a little problematic. I don't know if I want too many board wipes against them. Teferi seems important. Kaya's Guile, if you will. Oh, it is nice to eat their Snapcaster targets, so. Iron Ice. Sure, I don't think I want that. Snapcaster Mage, pretty good. Dovin's Doritos, pretty good. I mean, I feel like this is about everything I want. Maybe go down a Logic Knot, because we went up a Veto. And then Esper Charms are pretty important here, as they keep us in the game. Yeah, I'm going to just drop in a Kaya's Guile. See if this works. Hopefully we just get an early mentor and can go off with it. If we can get an early mentor and go off with it, we can just win that way. When we're playing this style of deck, though, I got to figure out how to move through my stops a little bit faster. I'll keep. A little bit of a slower, like non-interactive hand, but it's something. It almost might be better to just do stuff on my turn. What do we draw? Come on, give me something good. All right, Colonnade. Not exactly what I want, but I guess I'll start off with the Colonnade because that doesn't really matter all that much. I want to push on their turn, so this way if they have a Mystic, they can't protect it. Okay. Opponent's got 15 minutes on the clock, and I've got 10. Luckily, I'm kind of F6 through this, so. It is nice, though, with all the blue-white variants running around, it is nice to have the splash of black, because we get to play cards like Fatal Push and Esper Charm, so we're not just solely reliant on, one form of spot removal. Gives us a little bit more to, work with. I'm going to lead off with a Flooded Strand, because I don't want them to, choke me or something like that, but I don't think this deck would play choke, not when they have their own islands. Sure, Flooded Strand, you got it. Alright, if they play a Teferi, this is bad news bears. Because I don't actually have an answer to it. Other than to hope they don't play it. Oh, so they seem to be a little stuck on mana here. Very nice. Alright, Hollowed Fountain, Watery Grave. I'm going to go Hollowed Fountain on this one. No, I don't want to pay 2 life. Okay. Do I get to have my turn now? Thank you. Sweet. Play Drowned Catacomb. F6 back to the opponent. Yeah, they probably feel to ruin us here. Okay. What do I want out of this? We have a basic now, right? We have all the mana we need, so I'll just go for an island. And then I'll use the blue floating to cast an Opt. Put on bottom of the library. Drew a Mystic, that's not bad. Drew a Mystic, that's not bad at all. It's odd. Why do they have so many basics right now? Or why don't they have their white sources? Alright, I'll draw 2 cards. See how they feel about that. Very nice. Okay, kind of what we need. Not gonna lie to you. Kind of what we need. Alright, pay 2 life. Play Stoneforge. Spell Snare. How much do we care about Spell Snare? Not too much. Okay, cool. You got it. How much do we care about Spell Snare? So we have to grab a white source. Whatever they're blowing, they're most likely going to attack our blue, or I think our black sources. I wanted to hold up mana so that I can, no matter what, play a veto, because I do not want them to resolve a Jace. Jace here is kind of problematic. We can Windmill Slam a Teferi. 3 Fairy resolving is pretty big for us, so pass back to them after that. They don't have double white, thankfully. Okay. Cool, they're not playing anything. That's good. Actually, undo. Alright, we have a mentor. Let's see how they win from here. I'm very curious. They have a sword? Sure, you got it. Sword's gonna resolve. Every step of the way, my friend. Every step of the way. Okay. That's pretty good for us. Means we don't have to shock anymore. Cool. Try to resolve it to fairy, I guess. I mean, if this resolves, that's pretty solid. Oh, I see the timer's on me. Force of negation. Casting that magical card, huh? So what am I afraid of? I think I want to counter that. If they force me again, so what? Hold on. Do this the proper way. Okay, we have another prowess and all this other stuff going on. That's pretty cool for us. Begin combat. Attack for 4. Cost 5 to animate, so let's go ahead and draw a card off this. I see no reason not to. Like, now we know they're shut off from interacting with us on our turn in any way, shape, or form, which is pretty important. We still have our basic swamp in the deck, so if they try to Field of Ruin us, pretty decent. And we've got these Monastery Mentors to just kind of close out the game, so it feels pretty solid right now. Like, yeah, they could board wipe us, but whatever. Send that back to their hand. Ooh. Yeah, I'm unfortunately not going to be using it, though. As much as I'd like to. Really want to make them get to animate that Colonnade. They animate that Colonnade, that's pretty cash money, if you would. Very cash money. Cash moolah. Alright, they're in their main phase. I think they have to. If they have a sweeper, they gotta go for it right now. Okay, sure. We got our 2 tokens. That's all that matters. They just took 4 for that. Pretty solid. Yep. Now remember, they cannot interact with us right now. Whereas I would normally be like, oh, I better do something now before they, like, super duper wreck us, but it's cool. Oh, we're about to see some standard awesomeness here, by the way, for those that aren't aware. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. You love to see it, really. Equip. Play the sword. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. Whatever. Oh, no, I can't even play this anyways. It's fine. Nope. Oh, I think I might have missed lethal, right? 5. No, I didn't miss lethal. They'd be at 2. And in their draw step, we're going to Thought Seize them. So 3 mana plus... So we're just going to Thought Seize them. I don't want to commit more to the board. They've got to deal with these anyways, so... Okay, go to their draw step. Very nice. There it is. Look, it's just like standard. Well, we got the die roll. Definitely going to take the play here. I have the sword in our opener. I don't know if I really like the sword in my hand, but I got an opt. I'm going to keep this. We'll see if we get Omega punished. It's okay. We're probably all just playing fair decks anyways. I mean, this is the time to be playing a fair deck. What a time to be alive. Now, I'm not really going to do anything if I see that I can't afford to shock. Okay, so it looks like it's some kind of Hate Bears deck. Very cool. So what that means is we need to figure this stuff out now. Yeah, I'll shock for this. This might be costing me... I wish I had that earlier. I should have done this in response, actually, to the vial. Put it on the bottom of my library. At this point, I don't think this is going to do anything. Perfect. Pass back to the opponent. All right, Pleasant Kenobi. I think he'd be very proud. I think we're going up against a Hate Bears deck in Modern. And I'm going to see if I can do my best to emulate some kind of Stoneblade jank. I mean, excuse me, I could try to do some kind of top nonsense. Well, without the top. I could just blind flip counterbalance all day long. I mean... Oh, I could always just instant speed plus Teferi, right? And then instant speed Serum Visions. Boom. It's pretty much a top. Pretty much a top. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not going to end well, is it? It's spirits. Oh, it's humans. Oh, it's hardcore humans. All right, well, tell you what. I do want to counter that. Oh, this hurts. This hurts a lot. It's a lot of damage. Dat mana base, though. Let's talk about it. Cool. All right. See what you got. We'll leave up the Field of Ruin to blow up any potential uses of, like, Cavern of Souls or something like that. Looks like it's just humans, though, for the most part. Yeah, you got it. Like, what can they flash? Well, they can't flash in, like, Reflector Mage, so I feel like I'll be okay there. That sucks. I'll tell you what we're bringing in. Looks like it's Phantasmal Image from the opponent. Yeah, you got it. All right, so we're going to have to fire off this Opt here and pray. And absolutely pray that we find a board wipe. Please, one time, for your boy, let me get that super duper sick. Yup, target that op there. Let's go to blocks. Okay, where's my graveyard? Like, I guess I should have... Yeah, well, it didn't matter because I... Oh, no, I don't want that. That's going on the bottom of my library. Well, we drew another Snapcaster at least. That's pretty playable. That is not a board wipe either. Okay. Well then, that's going to make this an interesting one. So we can tap down the team, pray that we live long enough to tap down the team here. Hope they don't have like Thalia or some nonsense like that. Oh, no. Did I accidentally skip through my main phase? Or their main phase? Okay, cool. Tap all creatures, draw a card. Seems pretty important here. Sweep me up. Let me get that sweeper. That's a path to exile. At least, that's actually pretty good, though. Like, I won't complain about a path to exile. Jovin's Doritos? Why do I feel like they are not on the typical humans list? Like, there's no way they are. Sure. What 3-drop do you have? Like a Manus Rider or something like that? Militia Bugler. Okay. Here you go, bud. So what do they reveal? Phantasmal Image. Concerning. Very concerning. Unfortunately, I kind of really need them. Like, I can't take this damage. I know that. How much damage is that? That's 4, 7, 9? Which one's the clone? Talia's Lieutenant. I mean, these both look like the clone to me, but one of these is the illusion, right? Oh, no. They actually just had a... No. One of these is a clone. Well, it wasn't then. It is now. Sure. I'm not countering that. There's no point in countering that. There. I was like, where's my snow-covered plains? And then I found it. All right. Very smart of me. So, 6, 11, 14. Yeah, begin combat. Seems good. Path. Let's go to blocks. Block there. Cast Path on the big ol' Thalia's Lieutenant that has like 5 million counters on it. And now, we hope we live long enough to draw a board wipe or another cryptic to buy us time. That do for me? Dig right now. Is that fine? I guess I could potentially draw a Teferi and bounce. Or I could not. GG's. We just have too many dead cards in this matchup right now. So like Force of Negation, not that great. I guess it might just be Bant. Like Bant with the plan of just maybe Coco or something like that. I feel like there's got to be something spicy coming out of the opponent's board, so have to kind of play around that. A Monastery Mentor. Seems counterintuitive here, but might be needed. Keep the Logic Nuts. At least that counters some other stuff. How good is Mentor? Mentor allows us to gum up the board, but we don't need that many. We'll try one. No guarantee how this matchup plays out, because I don't feel like our opponent's on a normal humans build. I'll keep this. Do we have any fatal pushes? I don't think we did. Or in the sideboard, I meant. In the sideboard. Yeah, I don't think I added any. I was tweaking the list, and this might be a rough go of it. Obviously, things will change as I, here. Yeah, I didn't put that many. I don't think there's a reason for me to, right? Sure. It's pretty cool. Pass back to the opponent. That Vial on 1 hurting me now. It's just hurting me. You know what I think it is? I think it's Spell Queller and like 3 Fairy. Out of the sideboard, they get things like Vetoes, etc., etc. So oddly enough, Teferi might be the truth. And Teferi is a way to bounce these Ether Vials back to their hand. And I think I'm going for a Godless Shrine. Yep. Why are they just Bant humans? What is the appeal of Bant humans? Double Vial? Okay, well, I don't have any D-Spheres, so that's pretty solid. Champion of the Parish, you got it? Alright. What do we have on top here? Snapcaster Mage, put that on the bottom. Really need to find something. Okay, well, another Esper Charm. Now, the cool thing is, in response to the activation of an Ether Vial, we could Esper Charm them, making them pitch 2. This is all assuming, of course, that we can actually live long enough to grind our opponents out. Batterskull. I don't think we're anywhere near stabilizing. Yeah, I don't think we're anywhere near stabilizing. Why don't I just pass? Pass and then let them do their jam. Try to play Snapcaster Mage. They have another... Oh, that's pretty gross. Sure. Okay. I guess I could have responded by making them discard, exile a creature. Sacrifice a creature with Guile in response to the activation of Vial. Like, what else could they be playing? I'm going to just draw 2 here because I need to draw my land and a board wipe. Hopefully that board wipe is Supreme Verdict. Well, sure, buddy. You got yourself a nice Thalia's Lieutenant there. Would be a shame if I died before I got to cast any of my spells. This might be the only line I've got, so... Yeah, take 5. No blocks. I'm going to Esper Charm. Another Vial. Sure, you got it, buddy. Oh, land. Oh, okay. It's fine. No panicking over here whatsoever. Oh, man, I need to draw something. Come on. No, bottom. Well, at least that's a land. I'll take it. Yep. Let's go grab that Stoneforge, I guess. Stoneforge is pretty nice. Not Stoneforge. Batterskull's pretty nice. I was thinking about playing... I used to have a sideboarded Steel and Sinew, but I don't think that's needed here. Okay, well... Better get rid of that card. Oh, whoops. Undo. Or maybe we get rid of... Actually, how much does the champion matter? I think the lieutenant might be better. Because this way they don't get to phantasmal image copy, right? Yep. Should have probably eaten the lieutenant. Wrong target, wrong target. It's fine, I guess, for now. I mean, at some point, we either find a board wipe or we're dead anyways. We can't cast Cryptic, but we can Path. Like, if we draw another land here, we could not only Snapcaster, Path, get rid of the big Thalia's Lieutenant. Yeah, that's a problem. How much damage can I take this turn? It's kind of gross. They have 1 on 1, 2, and 3. So they have everything they need to play at instant speed. Jeez. That's 6, 8. So board wipe or bust this turn. Or a blue land. Blue land's not bad. Blue land's not bad. I may have to actually send in the Stoneforge to block. Or, I mean, I guess there's a shot. I should take the damage. So I'm dead either way, right? If I don't, like, I gotta pretty much take the shots, whatever shots I can. Hold on, that changes things. That's a Thalia's Lieutenant. Sure. So 3, it's 2 to that, so it's 6, 9, 13. So I'd go to 1 here. That kind of changes how my blocks go. Okay. Well, so it's now definitely just a board wipe. Where have all my... I know I went up a sweeper, so... Oh, jeez. Alright, well, at least we get to double path here. That's pretty nice. Do we die, though? Snap fizzles. Path. Chumps the biggest one. Sure. Yeah, okay. This feels kind of sketch. Wish I had to settle the wreckage. That'd have been nice. Or just have it a board wipe. Board wipe would have been cool. I'm not that picky, you know. Board wipe is nice. Good time of the year to find one of those. Well, let's see what they do. Yeah, you go ahead. Fire it up, opponent. Fire it up. Oh, are they playing around? Path to Exile? I mean, settle the wreckage? Make them respect it, you know? Make them respect that Path to Exile. Or, I mean, that, I could fizzle that. Just killing that makes it so that that gets sacrificed. Path to Exile again. The one in the yard. Block. Or I guess I could just path the one that's going in now. Let me think here. Path the one that's going in now. Preserve my health total for a little bit. I can chump again in the following turn. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and get rid of the exalted little trigger from the hierarch. Okay, board wipe. Board wipe. Here we go. Nope, not a board wipe. All right. Sadness consumes me. All right, maybe they'll sacrifice something. We have a Stoneforge. Sadness super duper consumes me right now. Or I could try to ride all in on the idea of... Oh, that's so scary. That's so scary, though. So this gets an island. So when we tap here, we need a white source. We need a black and a white automatically. So, interesting mana base for us here. Blue means we're committing to the cryptic game plan. What do we have? We have an out here? Okay. What is our out? Obviously, we can get a shock land and then really destroy ourselves, but... Getting the blue means we can cryptic tap. I don't know if that's enough. Get a white source. We get to now play Stoneforge, hold up Esper Charm. I don't hate that. Gives us 2 blockers? Eh? Okay. Yep. Let's look for something with swords and stuff. Sure. Grab a fire and ice. Why not? Seems not really useful here. I like it. So what is this from the opponent? Sure. You got it. Is it like Bugler again or something like that? Oh, Reflector Mage. Very nice. Okay. So they sack the smallest one. Also, wait, why would they play Snapcaster? I feel like that's not too... Wouldn't Snap... yeah, sure, whatever. Make it so that I can't put a Batterskull in next turn. You got it. I mean, the fact that they have all this instant speed fun going on right now. Still need that board wipe. Please give me a board wipe. I don't even think I'm being unreasonable. Or a blue source to deal with the board. Alright. So I have to sacrifice a creature, gain a 1/1. I think I'm dead either way, actually. Doesn't matter. Because everything grows. We take lethal no matter what. Concede. I would like to play first. I would like to draw lands. Well, I drew lands, some would say. Sure. Actually, no. Cancel. Cancel. Put the sword to the bottom. Like, there's no reason for us to keep the sword. I am curious what our last opponent was playing. It's gonna eat up my mind. Because they were playing something that was just banned humans. It wasn't like the... Oh, it's Tron. Okay. Can we beat them game 1? I guess, I mean, for the sake of content, normally in a real match, I would just concede and go to the next game. Like, go to game 2. But just maybe. I'll try it. Cool. Tron on 3. I mean, I guess we don't really have to play it out, right? Because, I mean, they're just going to probably beat us in about 30 seconds. Okay, your opponent. Your turn, opponent. What you got for me? How do we beat the Tron deck? I don't think... Actually, that is one thing that we probably need to change when it comes to sideboarding against them now. Is how much respect we have for the deck, which we have a decent amount. I just feel like I forgot to throw in a few things, like maybe Unmoored Ego to name their land or something like that. Yep. Oh, whoa, they had it. Nice. All right, I'll concede. Seems good. Okay, that was some fun magic there. All right, let's get a Mentor, some Stony Balonies, Ceremonious Rejection, Thought Erasure, or Thought Seize. What we don't want, Fatal Push. Fatal Push. Esper Charm's fine. Sword of Feast and Famine does eat away at their hand, untap our stuff. Probably don't really want a board wipe, even though they have things like, we know about their, all their Eldrazi that they're going to bring in. Jace, I can go down 1. Kai's Guile, I still don't even actually really want any of those. So 4 cards need to go out here. Actually, Path, no, but Path is fine. We don't need Path, all 4. Which one's better? Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice does deal additional damage. I think Feast and Famine's the main one because we get to untap with it. We could also just drop the Stoneforge package entirely because we do have Stony Silences, which oddly kind of disrupt us, but it's fine. Play it like this. I'll keep. We're just going to try to play it and get Batterskull and just hit him with it. Nothing more than that. Good old simple, clean Batterskull magic. Or if they're like, it comes down to what we see in their hand, of course. That all changes because we have Thoughtseize. Maybe they play something bigger and we can rip it from their hand with Teferi. Or, I mean, bounce it back to their hand with Teferi. Alright. Casually, take 4. Ulamog. They have a 1-lander. Well, let's take a look at this a little more in depth here. So, Chromatic Sphere, Expedition Map, Nature's Claim to blow up any kind of Stony Baloney silences that we could have. The issue here is they have that Sylvan Scrying. I think I'm going to take the Nature's Claim here, believe it or not. Taking the Nature's Claim, and I'm immediately Windmill slamming Stony Silence. Yep. And now we pass back to them, hoping they don't draw any lands, especially a green one. Okay. Haha, you ready for this Nombo? I don't think so. But legitimately, Batterskull. No. We have Living Weapon, it's fine. Play Teferi here? Teferi's not bad. Teferi means they can't interact. That's also pretty fun. Oh, nice. And we won. Would you look at that? Some good old clean magic. Some simple and clean Magic the Gathering has happened here today. You witnessed it yourself. That super sick non-bow. Oh, boy. Together, I think our games combined for maybe 3 minutes. If we don't count sideboarding, maybe like a minute. Close games, close games. I'll keep. I mean, you show me a Field of Ruin against Tron, yeah, I'm going to keep it. Maybe they wanted to go second. Nope. Mana Rock? Oh, Expedition Map. I'm immediately sad. Because we still need to wait till turn 3. No Tron land. Urza's Plant, mine. And here comes a tower. Well, at least this will be quick. Quick and painless. Quick and painless. Odds of us winning from here are slim. We needed something like Force and Negation, but we didn't have it. So, yeah, you got it. Play a Stony Baloney. Pass it back. This is very, very possible and like not out of this world for them, by the way. Turn 3 Tron is actually quite common. I just hope they don't have anything. Ah, well, they do. What are you going to do about it? Can I beat that? Probably not. So I'll just concede GG's. Not a great run in the league so far. We're at 1-3, but we can definitely still go 2-3, and that's not the worst thing. I'm going to mulligan this. That didn't really do anything that whole hand. Guess ship the Esper Charm. Play the whole blue-white roll right now. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay, it's burn. It's burn. Burning it up. Or maybe it's just the little prowess critters, but without Phoenix. Actually, that's very likely. The more I think about it, that's very likely that's what the opponent could be playing. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can still play Phoenix. It's not impossible to play. I just probably wouldn't play it. Yep, Lava Dart. No problem. Just take like 100 damage real quick. Don't mind me. Yep. Portal, answer? No, not an answer. Alright, here we go. What does this get me? Hopefully a Batter Skull. Which will then, if this does not die right now, we know at least they can deal 1 damage to Stoneforge Mystic. Can they deal another one? I am F6 through this whole turn. I am not blocking. I'm also just F6 because I don't have anything. They can bolt here, kill my Stoneforge. Mutagenic growth. Yep. Make me regret it. How much damage is that? Jeez Louise. Humor Battle Rage. Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go to 3 after this. Comfortably. 5. Great news. Well, tell you what. I'm not gonna shock. And I'm definitely going to pass. No, I will not be attacking. It's okay. What are the odds they have 2 burn spells, right? So low. Okay, well, they got another land. Just gonna die really quick, I guess. I mean, they bolt me again. I'm super dead. I can't counter it, so... yeah, sure. I mean, I'm dead either way. Yep. Cool. Bummer. Okay. I see you, opponent. I see you. Well, we drew no removal. Our deck has completely not cooperated with us today, though. It's fine. It happens. Yeah, we didn't draw any of our removal spells that we desperately needed early on. Kind of just sat there and spun our wheels and kind of did nothing for a minute. And now a lot of, like, probably Artifact Hate is going to come in. Logic Knot, how much of that do I... yeah, I'd keep it. Sure. Try it again. I'm interested to see what our opponent's doing. They seem to be just very all-in on just pump spells and stuff like that. They did all of that on 2 mana, plus 3. I mean, jeez. It's a lot of action from our opponent. All right, let's see if we could give him somewhat of a game or just sit there and take like 100 damage. Ideally, we don't do that again. Okay. Play this super sick Polluted Delta. Pass back. I'm probably looking to get a... Watery Grave is nice because then it turns on our Logic Knots. Godless Shrine makes it so we can have our board wipes. Very cool. Taking 3 damage is a line to die. Is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? We'll be fine, right? Just shock, whatever. We're cool. Well, wish that didn't happen. Not yet, at least. Yes, I'd like to look for my Batter Skull, please. Will this get blown up? Probably. Now, my original list played a single copy of Academy Runes. Okay. Well, this time we drew removal, so it's a different game. Believe it or not, turns out that if you draw removal, it's pretty good against this deck. Believe it or not, I promise you, YouTube, removal is good. Sure. Go to blocks. Force them to, like, cast some kind of spells on it or something like that. Anamorphose. I'd like to cast... Alright, cool. And on to the game 3. Okay. Seems these are very quick, easy, and decisive games. No problems here. Logic Knot on the draw. It's just counter spells on the draw. I feel kind of bad here. Teamer Battle Rage makes it kind of scary because that means they can just blow us up at any point and then we super die. Pass it back. Fine, it's fine. We're on the draw. What do we have? No interaction. That's not really where I want to be, so I'm going to mulligan. Well, I did want... I got my interaction, but I didn't get any lands with it. Well, I guess we'll go to 5. Like, what are we looking for here? Like, well, sure. Not exactly great, but okay, sure. I mean, we have 2 mana. I want to keep the Verdict in case we live long enough to get there, of course. And that is a bit ambitious of me, but maybe we draw... Oh, see? We did all right. We drew a Fatal Push. Now we're definitely going to get a Godless Shrine. Do they have light up the stage? I'm not going to do anything. They can go to town. They can hit me for 100 or whatever. Killing Fiend. You got it? That is a lot of power on the board there. Nope. I do not want to pay the 2 life for that. Oh, so clutch. All right. We can't play Stoneforge, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Very nice. Very nice. Stand-up tour starting very soon. Okay. Probably the Killing Fiend is the one I'm going to go for. I feel like that one, like, kind of pumps itself pretty quickly. And if they just hit us for 2, then they hit us for 2. That's cool with me. Okay. Sure. Anything else? Sure that resolves. Let's get rid of that card. So if they don't have, like, Fling or something ridiculous like that. Swole Scar Mage again. All right, let's just draw lands from here on out, right? Perfect. What we asked for. You have a way to gain some life. That's pretty cool. Hashtag deck thinning. Let's go grab our magical cards. It's one less of a non-land in the deck. Seth would be very proud. Pass back. And once again, we're just going to kind of let them do their thing. Let them swing in. I'm not going to do anything that can get me like destroyed here in one turn. Just take 2. You got it. I mean, yeah, you got it. Mutagenic growth is a threat. Very nice. All right, that should prompt the concession. I think they're kind of all in, and now they don't have anything. Cool. Take 3. Seems good. Make him sack a creature, gain 4 life. Yeah, okay. Sacks a creature, gain 4 life. Feels pretty good. All right, and we win. We concluded the league at 2 and 3. There's actually a lot to learn from this whole league, and I think I understand that Tron thoroughly destroys us. I kind of had that concern before, but now it really destroys us. So if that's the case, I think going into sideboard, that's probably the most hated, or the deck we should be hating out the most. I don't know what that means moving forward, but I'm going to be hating the crap out of Tron because that deck destroyed us. It wasn't close at all. And we also learned we remembered what Mariner does, but whatever that thing is, the changeling from Modern Horizons in game 1. But, now we know it works on lands. So, yes, that ability even counts when you get, you try to target their lands. And I assume that'll probably be the same if we try to target them with Settle the Wreckage and things like that. So, cool. I'm excited to see what happens, though, with the format moving forward. If there's a lot of Stoneforge decks, which I assume there will be, one thing that, the Goldfish crew we kind of talked about when in Vegas was sort of Sinew and Steel and how solid that, like how cool that would be to just blow up opposing swords and maybe other planeswalkers. So maybe that's worth giving it a shot. I really like it. And, it has applications. If you ever get to connect against an affinity deck somehow, you could try to blow things up. You can blow up a silly amount of things, actually. And I think the Planeswalker part is kind of becoming relevant. So I'll work on the deck, and I'll probably be tweeting out some other lists and stuff like that on my Twitter. So be sure to stay up to date on my Twitter so you can find out how I'm playing the Esper Stoneblade deck, if you would. And thanks for watching. It was a fun league, as always. It's a fun time to be playing Modern just because Stoneforge is legal. Modern seems very new and may even just move away from a graveyard kind of eccentric meta. So thanks for watching. As always, if you like the content we make here at MTG Goldfish, leave a like and a sub. And to be notified when a brand new video comes up, hit the bell icon. Other than that, it's your friendly neighborhood Asian Avenger signing out. I'll see you at the next one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.